So here I am in Las Vegas, and what I do is when I get to the hotel, I first make my tea. I use my portable kettle. It's so much easier, then you don't need to clean out the coffee maker in the room. After I do that, the next thing I do is I always cleanse the room because I have some ghost stories that had happened to me in different hotels, so I always make sure I do that. I use tincture bells because it's easier to carry it with me and pack instead of a singing bowl. So I use tincture bells, and then I spray around my own concoction that I make, and then I draw some symbols and all these other ritual things too. So this is the first place we went to, and this is the Container Park. So this is like a couple blocks away from the Fremont Street, and they're known for this mantis when it lights up. And the thing is, I could not play the fireworks and the music and all that stuff because it is copyrighted. So just letting you know that it was fireworks. And then in here, there's all the places here has like music, Christmas music blasting, and it's so beautiful, and you just pick up that ambiance of Christmas. So this is the Container Park, and it looks like a Christmas town basically. It's not really known for their light shows, but they're known for their mantis, and they're known for like maybe some crystal shops here, and they just have it's a nice park and it's all lit. So I went here to take a look, and you notice how the trees and everything is so beautiful. It gives like that nice feeling of winter. It was about 50 something degrees, I want to say. Not bad. For me, I'm more hot-blooded, so it didn't affect me too much. I just felt like I was in air conditioning. Then the next place I went to is this place called Mystic Falls, and this is in Samstown. So in Samstown, they have this place called Mystic Falls, and the waterfall, I guess, is what they're known for, their main, I guess, event. But when you go into this, it looks like another Christmas town with all these lights, all these different rivers and water, and they put a lot into it. The waterfall event is every hour and it's free. So if you get a chance to go to it, check it out. I wanted to go to Bellagio because I wanted to see how the Christmas display was in the gardens. However, I didn't get a chance to go on the main strip this time around. You know, going into a casino with all the gambling machines and the tables and all that, the energy and the frequencies just kind of go all over the place, and it's a little bit harder to tap in, and it gets a little bit confusing, especially if you're sensitive to energy. But for some reason, the Christmas lights, I guess the frequency is not as bad, and you don't get all ungrounded and confused. The Christmas lights gives off this nice feeling, and so I feel really good here. And even if I didn't go to Bellagio, I still feel very, very content. So for the event, usually is a big thing with the waterfall and all this steam is coming out, and all this music is really loud, and all these animatronics. So all these animals come out of the caves from the mountain, the bear roars. So it's a really neat experience. And look at all the lighting they have here. I mean, can you imagine? Vegas is already filled with a lot of lights, and during Christmas time, it's just so much more. So people are gathering around waiting for the event. Right about now, you can probably hear the sound of the waterfall. But like I said, I couldn't put any of the sound on because they had a lot of Christmas music playing in the background as well. So for copyright purposes, I couldn't use it. This is the light show that's starting. So after this, we're heading back to the Fremont Street, and we're lucky to see the Fremont Street Experience light show. So normally the light show, they have music and a lot of different legendary music artists with their top songs, and a lot of the videos correspond to the music. But because it's Christmas, we're lucky to see all this Christmas graphics and 3D interpretations of the Christmas music, which was really nice. So the closer that I started walking into the Fremont Street Experience, I noticed that on the side by, I think that's the beef jerky store, I could see the Christmas tree. So I was like, oh my God, I gotta get closer. Gotta get a nicer picture of that. And as that was going on, again, the light show was changing to different graphical designs. So it was really pretty to see that change with, again, the music changing as well. So I got closer. Here's a closer view of the Christmas tree with the nice graphical designs going on the top there. You know, I was a little bit disappointed I didn't have enough time to go to a crystal shop in Vegas, and I really wanted to. But then, you know, when I went to the airport, they actually had one of the stores that I wanted to see. So I got a chance to go to Kalifano, which is a crystal shop, and it's a family-owned business. They have several in Vegas, I think, but this was actually at the airport, which was really funny. So I got to see my crystals actually, which was nice. And in here they have like a lot of different selection, a lot of tumble stones, a variety of all different things, from angels to Buddhas to totems. I notice now a lot of crystal places been putting things in those kind of boxes. I'm not sure why that is, but I've been finding more like that. And these are some butterflies, really nice. That's the other thing too, I noticed that there's a lot of crystal butterflies lately. It must be like a fad or in style thing at this time. So, you know, of course, it's at the airport, so the prices are kind of expensive. Even if it says 50% off, you know, it is kind of pricey. But I just wanted to take a look and see the different things they had out there. I noticed that every shelf they create a certain theme, which they probably put a lot of thought into. So I guess this would be more like the Asian Buddhist theme. And then they have bracelets, and more bracelets. There was a time before when these things were not even popular yet. I want to say about 15 years ago, and I started making my own power bracelets and selling them in stores, and I would be stringing them one by one. I couldn't keep up with the demands, so I stopped because back then we didn't have an easy way of making connections with people and wholesalers as much as we do now. We didn't have, internet wasn't as very popular, and neither was social media. I noticed too how like now they make a lot of these smaller raw crystals on stands, and I guess it's easier for people to put on smaller altars and if people don't have enough space. I think amethyst is one of the most popular ones. But yeah, see those stands? And these trees, they look really full. Like some of the trees, they're really sparse, very little. But those ones on the top looked pretty full. They have so many other crystals nowadays, but the clear quartz honestly is very powerful, and people forget about that. That the quartz crystal actually holds a lot of energy and empowers whatever you're doing. It's a very strong crystal. So this store also brings in metal art, and I noticed they have these big sculptures that look like transformers, and this guy makes these metal pieces. So they also sell that there as well. That concludes my Vegas vacation, and I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please like and subscribe.